Okay, when I initially started doing these polls, I thought that the winners would typically be the girls who were the most popular. But now, given the results of the most recent poll, as well as some of your comments, I'm starting to think that the winners are typically the girls with the most complicated kits. Which brings us to Murasaki Shion. Shion's starting weapon, Murasaki Bolt, shoots a bolt in front of her. It has a pretty short range and a hit limit, but given that Shion has one of the highest base damages in the game, it's somewhat justified. At max level, she shoots 3 bolts, and when you hit an enemy, there's a chance for her to shoot a homing bolt at said enemy. Due to all the restrictions on her weapon, if you want to take advantage of the homing bolts, you'll need to increase the number of enemies you can hit with her weapon, making the bomb stamp practically essential for her. Her first skill, Cheeky Brat, makes it so that after 15 seconds, Shion is guaranteed to dodge an attack, and if she avoids taking any damage from any source, she will get an attack boost for 10 seconds. It's important to note the wording of her skill, as unlike other similar skills like Gura's Short Height, Cheeky Brat can be procced by headphones, since headphones hit negation counts as avoiding damage. Her next skill, Black Magic, creates a warp zone that pulses and damages enemies where she is standing, and after 8 seconds, she will create another warp zone. Every 8 seconds, the earliest placed warp zone will be repositioned to wherever Shion is standing, and she can use these warp zones to teleport from one warp zone to the other. These warp zones can either be used as a means for repositioning Shion out of dangerous areas by positioning them far away from one another, or they can be used to create a damage hotspot by positioning them right next to each other. It can also be used to teleport her summon back to her. The summon, created by her last skill, Magic Garlic, is a piece of garlic that floats around, damaging enemies with an aura akin to spider cooking. If Shion stands in that aura for 3 seconds, she'll subtract 2 seconds from the cooldown of her special attack, which would be a great skill if Shion's special was actually good. Shion's special attack, Kusuga Kick, has Shion jump into the air for 3 seconds, and then drops down and deals 1000% damage to every enemy in an area, plus an additional 200% damage for each filled-in weapon slot besides her starting weapon, for a potential total of 2000% damage. This sounds like a great special, but there's a huge caveat to it. Shion can't attack with her actual weapons while in the air. With how much more effective weapons and collabs are, her special pretty much loses its luster and is best used as a repositioning tool, as Shion can move when her special is active due to being invulnerable while in the air. There's also the fact that the invulnerability from her special does proc Cheeky Brats, but it's pretty negligible for her special's offensive capability. Her special is mostly effective as a way to reposition her. So Shion's main benefit is her ability to reposition herself easily. For positioning, I strongly recommend putting 2 of her portals some distance away from one another, and after 4 to 6 seconds, jump through the portals so that she can keep her portal spots a long distance away from each other. This allows her to maintain 2 areas of control, allowing her to get away from enemies by jumping from one to the other, and if things get too dicey, she can always use her special to get out of there quickly. In regards to Shion's defensive capabilities, she has absolutely no way of sustaining herself, so getting some form of healing is a good idea. As I mentioned, Cheeky Brat procs off of headphones, making it one of her better items, as it can pull double duty of keeping her protected and giving her a damage boost. Apart from that, I recommend getting offensive items like Gorilla's Paw and Face Mask, since her damage starts to fall off into later parts of the game without that extra push. Basically building a full offensive kit and relying on her portals and special to keep enemies off of her. Plus, since surviving with her unlocks Kusugaki Shackles, it seems appropriate to go with a full trade-off item build. So, that's Shion. Thanks for watching. Please let me know who you would like to see next. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for future videos, and happy holocuring.